It's the Center Rose! We just saw M3GAN, the TikTok sensation right now. And basically it opens, you got this little girl, Katie. She's in a terrible accident, unfortunately. She goes to live with her aunt. Kind of a lot of just, repetitive stuff about her being, sad, and the aunt doesn't know how to connect with...
needs a friend.
Yeah, she needs a friend.
Yeah.
And the aunt, played by, I really forget her
She's
name
in
right
Get
now.
Out. She's really
she's
good.
from Get Out. Oh, it's like Allison Williams or something like that. But yeah, she works at a toy company. She makes toys, crazy futuristic type toys, Iron Man technology stuff going on.
Future.
Okay. Yeah, so she works there and she wants to build her niece a friend. So she builds M3GAN, this basically just cyborg
Future.
All right. Yeah, so basically it's just an android that is supposed to connect with her, and things get a little out of control when the android M3GAN takes things a little too seriously, her job a little too seriously, protecting Katie. And that's all I'm gonna say right now.
Yeah,
and we can get into kind of how we feel about the movie. Who wants to start first? You're gonna go last.
Loser! You're a loser!
You can start.
I will say, from the get-go, it tells you that it is going to be a goofy movie.
Yes.
I saw the trailer, I was like, it might be a horror, but I saw Blumhouse produced it, so I was like, it could be scary. From the get-go, I knew it wasn't going to be scary. More comedic relief than horror relief.
You want to go?
Sure. Honestly, that movie was atrocious. It reminded me of like a R-rated Disney movie. It's like an R-rated Disney movie, you know what I mean? It just felt very low budget. I don't know. I just didn't like anything about that movie. Even like the little jump scares, I was just like...
See,
and the comedic relief, I was like, this sucks. Like, these scenes suck. I just felt like I was in the movie theater for way too long. Like, literally. I couldn't wait for it to be over.
So how I felt, I'm kind of like in the middle. There's a movie that came out 3 years ago, well, I guess 4 years ago now, that is this exact same movie, and it's called Child's Play, that Chucky movie, where they redid it, and he was an android. This is the same movie.
Oh, wow.
It is the exact same movie.
This was kind of like Chucky, but in the future, and it sucked.
It's not necessarily the future. It's just kind of futuristic technology. I mean, not really, because they do have androids and stuff like that. It's just more advanced and stuff like that. But, I mean, kind of how Bryce said, when it starts, I mean, you kind of know what you're going to expect, because it's like, okay, I mean, they're not taking it seriously. I don't know. It was to me, it was pretty average. Nothing really to write home about. I don't know why it's necessarily trending on TikTok. Yeah. Well, I know why. It's because in the trailer you see her do that dance. Honestly, that scene in the movie is like, okay, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, it did.
There's just, the movie's kind of weird in certain spots though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't know why they kept having M3GAN sing.
Which was awesome. I personally enjoyed that.
I didn't get it.
It was
Was it just to be weird?
Just be weird. Just be different.
I guess. It was just like...
I mean, I had the whole theater cracking up, mostly, when she started singing Titanium, bro.
Okay, it was funny, but it was just like, I don't know what's happening right now.
I don't think you're supposed to.
Oh, yeah, we had a packed audience, and it was really funny because this guy just kept saying, wow, the whole movie. Really strange. But yeah, just going into the story, I mean... The characters, like, it's like the relationship between the niece and the aunt, it's really nothing you haven't seen before. I mean, I get what they were doing with the niece, but bro, I started to hate her. Like toward like the halfway point when M3GAN comes into the picture more, which I personally feel like it took a little bit for M3GAN to even come in. Yeah. I was just like, okay, we get it. Like let's get to the point. Yeah. What?
You know what it did kind of feel like? It felt like if film was a subject in high school and this was a senior's final project.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I guess.
Felt too simple.
I mean, it is pretty simple. I mean, it is straightforward. I mean,
I'm gonna go off of that and say it's not as simple as you think, because when you really think about it and you get the point of view from M3GAN, it shows like, all right, here's their emotional levels, and then it goes like, and it like triggers like with how they're actually feeling. So I think from M3GAN's point of view, when they filmed it, that was pretty good.
No,
I've seen that in anime from like the early 2000s.
This movie is really trying to like say something about kids and technology, very apparently.
Babies.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. I mean, it's saying that, but I kind of just like, okay, but what else are you saying? I didn't really get what else they were trying to go for. Really, not really. Yeah. But yeah, just there's like the aunt. She has this boss in the movie, and he was cracking me up, but he was just ridiculous. He was just that typical boss. Yeah. Like I was like,
he's in a few movies too.
I haven't seen him before, but I was like, okay, this guy's whatever.
Give me some kombucha.
Yeah, and then like, I don't know. It's nothing. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about it. It's just like, okay, I saw it. There's definitely some scenes where I cracked up a little bit, but like, I'm not gonna remember really anything about it. I will say there's something that happens at the end, and I was like, dude, I called this from the moment I saw this thing walk onto the screen. As soon as I saw that, in my head I was like, well, this is exactly how this movie's gonna end. And then I was like, sure enough, I was like, yeah. That's why I threw my hands up. I was like, okay, sure, why not?
High school senior film.
I mean, yeah, it's predictable for me anyway. If you don't see it coming, I mean, good for you. I'm just saying I saw it. And then the ending with a movie that deals with AI stuff, it ends exactly how you expect it to end. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, you guys have anything else you wanted to really say about it, or?
No. Just don't think too deep about it. That's it.
It's not that deep. I mean, if you guys, wherever you guys are, if you have like a discount day at the movie theater, go on that day only.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we can get into our ratings. Who wants to go first?
Let's start low.
10%. Honest rating, 10%.
I saw a 10% movie last night, and that would have blew it out of the water. That would have won an Emmy compared to that movie, bro.
No way, dude. 10%. That's it.
Dang, anyways, man, 10%.
10%.
I will say, just to be a little controversial, Tony didn't go into the movie how he should have went into the movie. He was a little upset. He was a little upset we didn't watch Puss in Boots, which I do want to see. But whole time, 3 minutes in.
To be fair, he is the hater.
He's the hater.
I'm honest.
Hey, if that's how he feels, that's how he feels.
That's how he feels. I respect it.
How about you? How do you feel?
Just lie.
Nah, because I knew exactly what it was going into it, and it gave me everything I needed. I'll say like a 75%.
Okay.
C+.
No. Okay. All right. Yeah, for me, I'd probably land at like a 65%. You know. Medium. Yeah, really just like medium movie. I mean, honestly, you probably don't even need to see it in theaters. Yeah. People are going to talk about it. They'll tell you about the scenes that people are talking about. Yeah. And you can go the rest of your life watching something else and better. So,
true.
Yeah, that's our review for this. Yep. Tune in next time for our review of